happy Tuesday. Today is the 19th of September. I have just made myself the biggest needed coffee. So yeah, obviously over the weekend I was away with Jim's parents just up in North Yorkshire for a couple of days, which was nice, and I did totally intend to do some filming. I did film a couple of clips of like the sort of accommodation. I don't know why I'm so blurry. There we go. The accommodation and like the surrounding areas, which was really lovely. There was a big sort of like duck pond in the middle of the sort of complex place, which was really cool. So every time you sort of opened your door to go out onto the veranda area, all these ducks came, and it was so cute. Yeah, really nice, like really nicely decorated, really nice and cozy. There was a really gorgeous like sort of deep fill bath, and I love me a bath. I am such a bath person, so I was like absolutely getting in that right now. It was great. It was really funny how long it took to actually fill up, because our bath probably takes about 5-10 minutes or something, and this one, it must have been like 20-25 minutes. So I kept coming back and I was like, it must be full, it must be full. It was just like still not full. So yeah, I also over the weekend, so I took my kettlebell with me and I took my running jacket, but I ended up doing sort of lots of marching on the spot, sort of step workout style things to get my workouts done and my steps done. But over the course of the weekend, I started to feel unwell again. I had a bit of a bug, like a bit of a virus or something, a couple of weeks ago. And I was fine on Saturday when we arrived. And then on Sunday, I woke up with like a little bit of a scratchy throat, just felt a little bit groggy. And then yesterday morning I woke up and I woke up and thought, right, I need to get my steps in, because I wanted to do a good chunk of steps in the morning. So I woke up and did that, and I seemed okay. And then from probably about 10 AM onwards, I just felt shocking, like head to toe. My body just ached. My spine felt really sore and like it was gonna snap. And yeah, I have like blocked sinuses, loads of pressure behind my eyes felt really heavy, just felt really groggy and tired. And yeah, so not sure what that was about. You can probably tell by how I sound that I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling so much better than I felt yesterday. I think a good sleep has really helped, because I've had I normally get up every morning between 5:30 and 6, and it's now 6:30, so I've had a bit of an extra lay-in. However, it's Tuesday, and normally on Tuesdays I would go into the studio, but I think with just how I'm feeling, it's probably better, because I've got quite a lot of admin stuff to do today. I've got a lot of quite important work stuff I need to do. So I think I'm going to work from home today and get all that done, and I'll probably feel much better about that, because I do tend to get really overwhelmed when I've got quite a few sort of important work things that I need to do, and it's all sort of catching up on itself. So yeah, I'm gonna work from home today. I definitely am gonna go to the gym, because I do think that's gonna really help as well, make me feel a bit better. So I'm gonna go and I'm not gonna go and like absolutely push myself, because obviously my body is feeling a little bit rough at the moment. So I don't think it's a good idea to go and just like think, right, I'm gonna do 4 hours intense workouts, but I'm gonna go and do some steps and stuff, and might do some light resistance, and then a bit of a swim, and probably spend some time in the steam room and stuff, see if I can help just clear. I'm more than certain I'll feel much better by tomorrow. And in terms of I'm gonna go sit down actually, because quite fancy myself some of this coffee right now. In terms of food and stuff over the weekend, I didn't do a fantastic job of tracking, but I did track. I just didn't put everything in, which obviously is not good. But it kind of feels like today is my Monday. Does anybody else have that, where you go and do something over the weekend that sort of cuts into Monday, and then you feel like your first day back is the Monday? So tracking from today is going to be on point. I'm going to do it correctly and to absolute accuracy. And yeah, I didn't go mad, but then I didn't really sort of restrict either. So Jim made us a really lovely shepherd's pie to take down, so we had that on the Saturday evening. And I think that's all I had that evening. Oh, I had a couple of pieces of chocolate whilst we were playing some board games, and then on Sunday, oh excuse me, I'm very tired. On Sunday, Jim's dad made us a chilli, and he had some goo key lime desserts, which I shared mine with Jim because I didn't want the whole thing. And then just a few like little snacky things like popcorn and stuff here and there. And then yesterday we did end up going to Saltburn by the sea, which was so lovely, and actually I think that really helped to make me feel a bit better. The sea air really helped. Myself and Jim just had a little walk on the beach to like try and find some sea glass, because I'm a little bit obsessed with sea glass. I don't know why or where that comes from, but I really like it. So we thought we'd have a little scavenger hunt for some sea glass, and we found some really lovely pieces. I'm gonna have a look through them later. And then we went to like this amazing fish like restaurant. We all had like fish and chips, but they were done so nicely, I can't even tell you. Really squirmy. And then I just had some tomato soup when I got home quite late last night, and that was it. So yeah, but although I'm feeling pretty groggy and a bit like meh, I am fully intending on being really accurate with my tracking. If you've watched my weigh-in video from Friday, which I think I was uploaded on Saturday, you will know that towards the latter end of last week I sort of felt my motivation slipping away a little bit. Well, it's definitely here now. I think one thing that was really good for over the course of the weekend was the fact that I still stayed committed to my step goals and exercise stand goals and all that thing, because I think the more I'm doing that, the more it's becoming, the more I'm believing in myself a bit more. I think because before I would do so well for a certain amount of time, and then something would happen, like I'd go on holiday or I'd go somewhere for a weekend or do something, and then that would be enough break in the routine so that when I got back I wouldn't pick it back up. And I think the fact that where possible I'm continuing to do my fitness goals regardless of where I am or what I'm doing is really helping, like really helping me believe that, you know, I can do this, I can achieve this, and I do have the self-discipline to carry it on. I've just got to get that with my tracking and my food, I think, and then and then I think I'll be making much better progress. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is finish my coffee, and then I'm probably going to go to the gym before I start my work, just because I think it will really help make me feel even better, because I do still feel quite groggy, and I think as the day gets on I'm probably going to feel worse. So today is agenda: drink my coffee, go to the gym, come home, blast through my work to-do list, and just try and have a happy, healthy, sort of like good day. Have just finished up at the gym. I ended up doing about 30-35 minutes on the treadmill, and then I think I did about 25 minutes ish of strength training, and I actually managed a little run, which I was really happy with, because I wasn't sure how my body was gonna feel, but I kind of was feeling it while I was on the treadmill, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just gonna have a little go and see how I get on, and I managed okay, so that's good. And then I went and did a swim. I cannot remember at the time. I will insert the log here so that you can see. Yeah, and like I expected, I am feeling a bit better now. I actually ended up doing some work this morning. I think in my clip this morning I said that I was going to head off to the gym and then come back and do some work, but there was a few things that I needed to do, and I knew that if I hadn't if I didn't get them figured out and sorted, I wouldn't be able to do anything else, basically. So I did a couple of hours of work first and then headed over here. So it's now 12 o'clock and I treated myself to a Nocco, the lemon de sol flavour, so that I could just as a little treat, a little after gym treat. I'm not feeling super hungry right now, so that's good. I'm gonna head to Sainsbury's because I want to pick up something for tea tonight and something for my work lunches over the next couple of days, and just get myself a little bit organised. I think what I'm going to do, I've been considering this over the weekend and I think I am going to do it, is grab myself some soups to have for my dinner and lunch over the next couple of days, just as not necessarily as like a detox or anything like that, but I'm just really sort of favouring the idea of not having to think about what I'm gonna have to eat, just giving my brain that little bit of space and just taking one thing away from the millions of things I have to think about every day, because I'm feeling like a lot of my anxiety comes from feeling a bit overwhelmed and a little bit sort of, yeah, I think overwhelmed is the best word to describe it, but a lot of my anxiety comes from that, and then it just builds upon it. So I'm thinking if I have, and I'm not saying like eating and stuff gives me anxiety or it's overwhelming or anything, but it's just one less thing to think about if I sort of have a bit of a plan over the next few days, and I know they're going to be healthy choices, really easy to track. I don't have to input like 70 things into each meal occasion, and then I'm gonna get some sort of like fresh veggies and stuff, and maybe some chicken to have as like snacks or just extra protein sources. And I want to try and up my fruit and veggies this week to help my poor immune system, which clearly is struggling. So yeah, Jim has asked for some pasta for his tea, so I will go get that. But yeah, gonna head over to Sainsbury's, drink my Nocco. Home, and as I haven't done a grocery haul in a while, I thought I'd share with you what I picked up from Sainsbury's. So I got this, which is my favourite bread at the moment, and it's the wholemeal sourdough, just a Sainsbury's one, a little half bloomer. It's really nice. I got some semi-skimmed milk. I don't know why the word for semi-skimmed went out of my head then. I also grabbed some Volvic peach and raspberry water, just as something nice to drink throughout the day. I got some lemons, as I am going to try and include a couple of hot lemon waters to my daily diet. I think I need all the help I can get with these bugs I keep picking up. I just grabbed some non-bio washing powder. Jim asked me for some San Pellegrino, so I got him some of that. Got myself a cucumber as a plan to have. I also got some tuna, and I thought it's a nice snack or like a lunch option. I really do like cucumber. That's tuna and cucumber all in one, if you were wondering. Tuna and cucumber. Now I got this. Now I have noticed it a couple of times over the last few weeks. I'm being really intrigued by the title. So this is the ultra processed people. Why do we all eat stuff that isn't food, and why can't we stop? Now this is a bit of me. I'm really into anything that talks about like the food industry and processed foods and things like that. So yeah, I've noticed it a couple of times. I actually took a photo of it a few weeks ago with the idea to get it on audiobook, but I really want to start reading as well as listening to books. I want to start reading them again because I feel like it's a nice sort of mindfulness exercise, and just something to, yeah, just a nice little sort of thing to do day to day. So I decided to just get it like this, and I had a little read of the first page, and it seems like one of those books that I won't be able to put down. So yeah, very excited to read that. I grabbed some eggs, of course, these Burford Browns. They're just so delicious, so scrummy. I grabbed some tuna, like I said earlier. This is a really good price actually if you're a fan of tuna. The responsibly sourced tuna chunks in spring water. It's the Sainsbury's brand. I believe it's £2.50 for 4 cans, which I think is really good. And if you've got what they're called, an extra card, I think it's a little bit cheaper. I grabbed some Yeo Valley organic butter, and then Jim wanted some pasta. Yeah, do you want to see which one I got you and see if I picked right?
Oh, that looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, they're like little triangles, aren't they?
Porcini and mushroom. Porcini, mushroom and mascarpone.
It's like an old merchant's hat.
An old merchant's hat.
Yeah, that's 3-cornered hat. I always wanted one of them hats.
And then I got you this sauce. I didn't have any like mushroom sauce, but it's a nice
Pomodoro Dragon.
A nice tomato one.
Very nice, thank you very much.
That's okay. And like I was saying earlier, I grabbed myself some soups. I was hoping to get a particular brand, but they didn't have it, so I just went ahead and got the Sainsbury's ones, the fresh Sainsbury's ones. They were on offer as well, which I was super pleased about. I've got 2 chicken and vegetable broths. These are, half a pot is 107 calories. I also grabbed this sweet potato, coconut and chilli, and this is 157 calories per half a pot. And then I went ahead and got a lentil dal, because you can't beat a lentil dal, and this one is 170 calories per half a pot. I grabbed some spray extra virgin olive oil because I can never be bothered to, when I'm using oil for cooking or drizzling on salads or whatever, I will just grab the, you know, bottle and drizzle it, and for some reason I'm super lazy and can never be bothered to like get a teaspoon and do it. So this is really good for me because I can just count the sprays and then do it that way. I got a couple of packs of these roast chicken breast slices just as a quick and convenient snack option. Got myself some baby plum tomatoes, which I've got some condensation on, just for snacking. I got some apples. I decided to get the organic ones for a couple of reasons. One being that the Nectar Price offer made them really cheap. I feel like they were like £1.50 or something. And another reason, I watched something on Instagram recently that said that fruits which you eat the skin, so like berries, apples, things like that, you should always try and get them organic where possible, just because the pesticides and things that are used, they used raspberries as an example, and in this like trial they sort of mushed up the raspberries to like a puree style thing, and then they measured the amount of pesticides and things, and the levels were so high they could have been used as pesticides without adding anything else to it, which was quite scary. So I thought any fruits that I'm going to eat the skin of, I'm going to try and get organic from now on. Now that's really difficult because organic fruits and vegetables are so expensive, and it really winds me up. So maybe we can have a look and see if there's any like local farm shops or anything around here that do like organic fruits and veg delivery services or something. But yeah, got them for snacking, and then just a couple of Star bars for the gym. Jim's favourite choc. And that is about it. So I'm going to put these groceries away. I'm going to make myself some soup, and then I'm going to crack on with my work. I'm going to write myself a nice long to-do list of everything that's in my head and get it out onto paper, and then just systematically work through it. And just try and do as much as possible. And then I think later on this afternoon I'm going to get my bags packed for work tomorrow in the gym, and just get my life in order. I think just have a little bit more order and structure to the rest of my week. Also, Jim's channel is now live, which I'm very excited to share. So if you do want to go over, he has made an intro video, and his cycle vlog is uploaded on there. So if you'd like to watch them, I will leave a link here which goes to his channel. It would make me super happy if you went over there and subscribed and showed him all the love. Yeah, so I better crack on with my work now.
just like a, you know, you've got.
Well, you were overseeing it.
I was.
So, and to be fair to me, had it not been like a really small screen to edit with, it would have probably been more noticeable. However, oh. Bit full. The time is now 10 to 7 and I finished at work at about 5ish, I think it was, and then I've just been tidying the house for the last couple of hours, which is good as it helped me complete my 10,000 step goal quite easily. I'm actually on 11,203 at the moment. I've closed all my Apple rings, which I'm really happy about. So I just had a really nice shower and I'm about to have my dinner. I'm going to have the sweet potato, coconut and chili soup. I'm excited to try that. It sounds a bit of me. And I'm gonna have that with some of the wholemeal sourdough. I am currently under calorie. I had some of the roast chicken earlier just as a little snack. And I think once I've input my sourdough, sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background sounding like something ridiculous in the background, but yeah, so I think once I've put the sourdough bread and the butter and whatnot in, I'll be pretty much bang on my calorie goal, which is good. And then I think I'm just gonna maybe edit this video, maybe watch something with Jim, relax and then get myself to bed because I've got a very busy day tomorrow, so I want a nice early night so I can feel really refreshed for the day ahead. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna wrap the video up here and I really hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, I would super appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, I'll also super appreciate if you could subscribe and join my YouTube family. And if you do enjoy my videos and you would like to know when they go live, if you hit that notification bell. And until next time, stay happy, healthy and well. Bye bye.